Sigma males often live life on their own terms, embodying a unique blend of independence and confidence that sets them apart from traditional social hierarchies. While they may appear enigmatic to outsiders, there are profound secrets that they carefully conceal from those around them. These men thrive outside the mainstream, embracing solitude and self-sufficiency as key components of their identity. Unlike their more conventional counterparts, they don't seek validation through social status or external approval. Instead, they are guided by their own principles and aspirations. This self-reliance can often intimidate others, leading to misunderstandings and assumptions about their motivations. Sigma males understand the importance of privacy and often keep their true thoughts and emotions close to the chest, revealing only what they choose to share. This calculated approach to vulnerability allows them to maintain control over their lives and relationships. Those who underestimate them or attempt to exploit their nature often find themselves on the receiving end of unexpected consequences. The hidden depths of a Sigma male's psyche are vast, and anyone who dares to cross them may soon discover that they are far more formidable than they initially appeared. Are you feeling like just a roommate in your own home? At the Dominance Academy, they help men boost passion, reclaim respect, and restore their power in relationships. Step into your strength and transform your intimate life. Join the Dominance Academy, where Sigma men rediscover leadership and connection. Go to the link in the description. Number 1. Sigma males often feel misunderstood, yet they rarely take the time to clarify their intentions. Their reserved and introspective nature can lead to misinterpretations by those around them, who might mistake their silence for disinterest or aloofness. Instead of making the effort to correct these misunderstandings, many Sigma males choose to let things be, believing that it's simply not worth the energy to explain themselves. This preference for ambiguity stems from their inclination to communicate in subtle, nuanced ways, which can easily be overlooked by others. While they might feel a twinge of frustration at being misunderstood, they often find comfort in the idea of remaining enigmatic. Engaging in conversations to defend their feelings or actions may feel futile to them, as they suspect that others may not fully grasp the complexities of their inner world. Consequently, they allow others to draw their own conclusions, even if those conclusions are incorrect. This approach can lead to a cycle of emotional distance, where they yearn for deeper connections but are hesitant to share their true selves, opting instead for a quieter existence that avoids the awkwardness of having to explain their thoughts and feelings. Number 2. Sigma males are often caught in a web of internal conflict when it comes to receiving compliments. On the surface, what seems like a straightforward acknowledgement can evoke a whirlwind of awkwardness and uncertainty. They typically prefer to stay out of the limelight, focusing on their personal journeys without drawing attention to themselves. Therefore, when someone unexpectedly highlights their achievements, it can feel intrusive, as if a spotlight has been thrust upon them without warning. Coupled with their natural skepticism, Sigma males might question the sincerity of the compliment, wondering if it comes from genuine admiration or some hidden agenda. This tendency to overanalyze can make accepting praise challenging. Their humble nature leads them to value their accomplishments without believing they warrant grand recognition. As a result, even though they may smile and offer a polite thank you, inside they wrestle with feelings of discomfort, grappling with their aversion to being in the center of attention. This struggle often leaves them wishing they could just blend back into the background, far from the scrutiny that compliments bring. Number 3. The pressure of making significant decisions can often lead to a state of decision paralysis for Sigma males, despite their outwardly composed demeanor. While many perceive them as individuals who navigate life with ease and certainty, the reality is that they grapple with a heavy burden of overthinking when faced with crucial choices, be it regarding career moves, relationships, or personal goals. Their analytical nature, which is usually their greatest asset, can become a stumbling block, as they find themselves stuck in a cycle of deliberation. The desire to make the best decision possible leads them to scrutinize every possible outcome, weighing the pros and cons in excruciating detail. This overwhelming thought process can leave them paralyzed, unsure of which path to take. Friends and colleagues might misinterpret this hesitation as indecisiveness, but for Sigma males, it is a genuine struggle rooted in a desire for perfection. They often prefer to handle matters independently, eschewing external guidance, which can further entrap them in their own thoughts. Ultimately, beneath their calm facade lies a tumultuous internal dialogue, reflecting their challenges in navigating life's pivotal choices. Number 4. Despite their often stoic exteriors, Sigma males are not immune to the sting of criticism. In fact, it can impact them deeply. While they have developed a reputation for having thick skin and handling negative feedback with grace, the reality is more nuanced. When faced with criticism, especially about something they are passionate about, they may not exhibit overt signs of hurt, but inside, they are processing the feedback intensely. Rather than reacting visibly, they might nod or laugh it off, creating the illusion of indifference. However, once alone, they replay the criticisms, analyzing each comment from different angles, wondering what they could have done differently. This internal reflection often leads to moments of self-doubt and contemplation, revealing how much the feedback has affected them. Sigma males value their independence and often pride themselves on being able to handle their emotions without outside influence, making them hesitant to show vulnerability. Consequently, they keep their feelings buried, opting to process the criticism in solitude, which can weigh heavily on their minds and add to their internal struggles. Number 5. For Sigma males, the pursuit of success can often feel like a double-edged sword, striking a delicate balance between ambition and the desire to remain low-key. They possess an innate drive to achieve their goals, whether in their careers, financial independence, or personal growth. This ambition is coupled with a genuine pride in their accomplishments, however. The road to success frequently requires stepping into the spotlight, a notion that can be unsettling for them. The idea of self-promotion, networking, and seeking recognition feels at odds with their preference for privacy and solitude. As they navigate this internal conflict, they may find themselves torn between two opposing desires. One part of them longs for acknowledgement and the rewards that come with success, while another part craves the freedom that comes from flying under the radar. This struggle can lead to feelings of stagnation, as they grapple with the question of whether it is possible to pursue their ambitions without sacrificing their cherished low-key lifestyle. Ultimately, Sigma males continuously question how to strike the right balance between achieving their goals and maintaining their independence. Number 6. Beneath the calm and composed demeanor of Sigma males lies a vast ocean of deep emotions that often remain hidden from view. Many people mistake their tranquil exterior for indifference, but in reality, Sigma males experience their feelings with intense complexity. They have mastered the art of concealing their emotional turmoil, often choosing to lock away their inner world rather than share it with others. This tendency can create a facade of emotional distance, leading those around them to misunderstand their true feelings. When faced with challenging situations, they instinctively retreat inward, preferring to process their emotions privately rather than seek external support. Their independence and self-reliance drive them to tackle emotional struggles alone, viewing vulnerability as something to be managed in isolation. As a result, their silence may be misinterpreted as aloofness, while underneath, they grapple with a storm of thoughts and feelings. Sigma males are exceptional listeners, absorbing the world around them while carrying the weight of their own internal complexities. This hidden emotional depth, far from being a liability, serves as a source of strength, shaping their unique perspectives on life. Number 7. Sigma males often grapple with a unique struggle, the tension between their desire for independence and the societal expectations of connection. They are not antisocial, rather they thrive in solitude, valuing their autonomy and the freedom it provides. However, this preference for independence can lead to feelings of loneliness, as they may yearn for deeper connections but find it difficult to navigate the social landscape. Their introspective nature often causes them to reflect on their relationships and how they present themselves to others. While they appreciate the company of friends and loved ones, they might feel overwhelmed by the demands of social interaction, preferring instead to observe from a distance. This ambivalence can create a sense of disconnection as they oscillate between wanting to engage and needing space. Sigma males often find themselves at a crossroads, torn between the desire for meaningful connections and the instinct to retreat into their private worlds. This internal conflict shapes their interactions and contributes to the complexity of their emotional lives, making it challenging for them to find a balance between solitude and social engagement. Number 8. Sigma males possess a remarkable ability to listen, often absorbing everything said around them without feeling the need to contribute significantly. Their quiet observation allows them to gain profound insights into the emotions and motivations of others, making them incredibly attuned to the subtleties of interpersonal dynamics. However, this strength can also amplify their internal struggles. As they take in the thoughts and feelings of those around them, they may feel a growing sense of isolation, particularly if they struggle to articulate their own emotions. This tendency to remain in the background can create an illusion of emotional detachment, even as they grapple with their thoughts and feelings in silence. Many Sigma males find it difficult to open up about their inner worlds as they have been conditioned to view emotional exposure as a potential weakness. This struggle to balance observation and self-expression can lead to a sense of frustration, as they long for deeper connections but are hesitant to share their vulnerabilities. Ultimately, their incredible listening skills highlight a complex interplay between insight and the challenge of navigating their emotional landscapes. Number 9. Sigma males often find themselves navigating the intricate landscape of emotional depth and isolation. Their ability to feel emotions intensely is both a gift and a burden. While they experience the world with a profound sense of empathy and understanding, they frequently keep these feelings locked away, fearing that sharing them will expose vulnerabilities. This leads to a paradox where they crave connection, but simultaneously shield their inner worlds from others. In social situations, they may appear calm and collected, leading others to believe they are unaffected by the emotional currents around them. However, beneath this composed exterior lies a rich tapestry of feelings, thoughts, and reflections. When they do choose to express their emotions, it often comes out in subtle ways: gestures, a knowing glance, or even a carefully chosen word. They prefer to communicate in ways that allow them to maintain their privacy, often leaving those around them puzzled about their true emotional state. This internal conflict between the desire to connect and the instinct to retreat creates a unique dynamic in their relationships, where they are often seen as enigmatic figures, rich in emotional complexity, yet seemingly unreachable. Number 10. The phenomenon of overthinking can be a significant hurdle for Sigma males, particularly when it comes to major life decisions. Their analytical nature, which generally serves them well, can morph into a source of anxiety when faced with choices that carry weight. Instead of confidently moving forward, they may find themselves spiraling into a cycle of excessive deliberation. Each potential outcome is meticulously examined, leading to an almost paralyzing fear of making the wrong choice. This overanalysis can be exacerbated by their strong sense of independence, as they often prefer to tackle decisions without seeking advice or support from others. Friends and acquaintances might perceive them as overly cautious or indecisive, not realizing the depth of internal struggle that accompanies their decision-making process. This tension can leave them feeling frustrated and stagnant, caught between the desire to make the best choice and the fear of inaction. Ultimately, this ongoing battle reflects a core aspect of their identity, a blend of ambition and introspection that shapes how they navigate life's complexities. Number 11. The journey of success can feel like a precarious balancing act for Sigma males, who often grapple with the societal pressures that come with achievement. While they possess an intrinsic drive to excel and make an impact in their chosen fields, the path to success frequently necessitates visibility, something they may find discomforting. Sigma males typically value their privacy and prefer to operate away from the public eye, which can create an internal conflict between the desire for recognition and the instinct to remain low-key. They often find themselves at a crossroads, where one part of them yearns for acknowledgement of their hard work, while another part recoils at the thought of self-promotion or being thrust into the spotlight. This ambivalence can lead to feelings of stagnation as they navigate the tension between pursuing their ambitions and preserving their independence. The idea of fame or public recognition may feel daunting, causing them to question whether it's possible to achieve their goals without sacrificing the solitude and freedom they cherish. This delicate balance is an ongoing struggle, shaping their approach to both personal and professional pursuits. Number 12. When it comes to handling compliments, Sigma males often experience a wave of discomfort that contrasts sharply with the straightforward nature of such gestures. What might seem like a simple acknowledgement can trigger a flurry of introspection and self-doubt. These individuals typically prefer to remain under the radar, focusing on their personal paths rather than seeking validation or recognition. Therefore, when someone directs praise their way, it can feel intrusive, akin to a spotlight suddenly illuminating them in a crowded room. Their natural skepticism often leads them to question the sincerity behind the compliment, causing them to wonder if there are ulterior motives at play. This internal conflict makes accepting praise a complex emotional experience. Although they might respond with a polite thank you, their minds race with uncertainty, questioning whether the acknowledgement is truly deserved. This discomfort with recognition stems from their humble nature, as they see their achievements as personal milestones rather than reasons for public celebration. As a result, many Sigma males find themselves caught in a cycle of awkwardness when confronted with compliments, longing for the ability to accept praise without the accompanying unease. Number 13. Sigma males frequently struggle with feelings of loneliness, despite their preference for solitude and independence. While they thrive in their own company, they also yearn for deeper connections with others. This paradox creates an internal tension as they navigate their emotional landscapes. On one hand, their introspective nature draws them to reflection and self-discovery, allowing them to cultivate a rich inner world. On the other hand, they often feel isolated by their reserved demeanor, which can make it challenging to forge meaningful relationships. Many people may misinterpret their quietness as disinterest, failing to see the depth of thought and emotion beneath the surface. As a result, Sigma males may find themselves feeling misunderstood and disconnected, even in social settings where they are surrounded by others. This longing for connection can lead to a cycle of emotional distance, where they desire interaction but hesitate to put themselves out there. Ultimately, this struggle highlights the complexity of their emotional lives, revealing a profound yearning for genuine connection alongside a fierce commitment to their independence. Number 14. The interplay between vulnerability and emotional resilience is a fundamental aspect of the Sigma male experience. While they project an image of strength and self-reliance, the reality is that they often wrestle with the fear of showing vulnerability. Their stoic exterior can lead others to believe that they are impervious to emotional pain, but beneath the surface lies a deeply sensitive individual. Sigma males have cultivated a strong sense of independence, often opting to handle their emotional struggles privately rather than seek external support. This approach allows them to maintain a sense of control, but it can also lead to feelings of isolation. The fear of appearing weak or exposed often prevents them from sharing their true emotions, resulting in a cycle of internal conflict. They may long for connection but hesitate to reveal their vulnerabilities, fearing judgment or misunderstanding. This tension between the desire for authenticity and the instinct to retreat creates a complex emotional dynamic, shaping their relationships and influencing how they engage with the world around them. Number 15. The art of observation is a defining characteristic of Sigma males, who often excel at understanding the emotions and motivations of those around them. Their exceptional listening skills allow them to absorb conversations and experiences, granting them profound insights into the thoughts and feelings of others. However, this acute awareness can come with its own set of challenges. As they observe the world, they often find themselves grappling with their own internal emotions, which can amplify feelings of isolation. While they may seem distant or detached, this is often a coping mechanism that allows them to navigate the complexities of their inner worlds. Their tendency to remain in the background can lead to misunderstandings, as others may misinterpret their silence as disinterest. In reality, Sigma males are often deep in thought, processing both their own feelings and the dynamics at play around them. This delicate balance of observation and introspection can leave them feeling trapped between the desire to connect and the instinct to retreat, making it challenging for them to express their emotional truths in a way that resonates with others. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.